Last year, quite a fantastic year, I must say. Record profits at $5 billion plus. And you guys achieved this despite all the economic and geopolitical volatility around the world in 2014. Talk to us about how you and your team were able to achieve such results.
The main driver of the progress was a very good result in our container shipping business. But we also did well in the ports business, and I would say in general we mastered also the decline in the oil price quite well. So I think we had the progress all over, and so we're very pleased with that.
And you have significant operations here in China as well, one of the largest markets for Maersk Group, but it's coming at a time in which China is going through this new normal phase of economic growth, right? Higher quality, but a little bit slower. And exports not going to be the major driver of growth going forward. How's that going to affect operations here?
It does mean that we can look forward to a long period with growing imports, which is also a very exciting business opportunity for us. So we're very optimistic that the business in China will continue to grow faster than the rest of the world, where 7% growth is a huge amount of additional business to be made. So for us, it continues to be a lot of opportunities here, and we're very pleased to be here.
China's outbound direct investment last year for the very first time exceeded $100 billion. Another sign that Chinese firms are going increasingly global, and you touched upon this. Give us some more specific examples about how Maersk Group is helping these Chinese firms increasingly go overseas.
We make sure we give them guaranteed sailing times. We make sure that the handling in the ports where the goods arrive is functioning well, and then we can help them. We can set up the inland distribution in the marketplace, and then we can help them establish themselves, because we have a wonderful global organization with well-trained employees that really know the markets.
One gauge of economic growth and demand in the world provided by the shipping industry, the Baltic Dry Index, which is hovering near record lows during the first quarter of this year. What does that tell us about the global economy right now? And in the shipping industry, what can you tell from what's happening in that industry and where we might be for this year?
We think that the global growth this year is going to be more or less the same as last year, maybe with a little upside potential coming from Europe. And then let's not forget that in spite of the fact that the Chinese growth is slowing down, in relative terms, in absolute terms, it's still a major driver. We do believe in a global shipping growth of around 3 to 5%, and we aim to be in the middle of that. We have ambitions to grow with the market, but not ahead of the market. So we expect a growth of, let's say, around 4%.